can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. You have to let them show you what to do differently the next time.
Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, is widely regarded as a charismatic and inspirational leader. But like all great figures, his journey was not without its share of setbacks. So, let's dive into the story of Barack Obama's failure and the profound lessons we can extract from it. Being elected President of the United States twice is an extraordinary achievement, but a mere 8 years prior to assuming the presidency, Barack Obama faced a significant setback in his initial attempt at national office. It was a colossal failure, yet one that he skillfully transformed into a remarkable success. Before his presidential victories, Obama had triumphed in campaigns for the Illinois Senate in both 1996 and 1998. Buoyed by these state-level successes, he set his sights on Washington in 2000, challenging the incumbent Congressman Bobby Rush in the Democratic primary. Swiftly announcing his candidacy, Obama conducted a poll to gauge his standing in the race. The results were stark. A mere 11% of the district recognized his name, while his opponent boasted a 90% name recognition coupled with a 70% approval rating. The revelation was clear: running for office at that point was a strategic misstep. Reflecting on this experience in 2007, Obama candidly admitted to a New York Times reporter, "In retrospect, there was very little chance of me winning that race. That was a good lesson, that you should never be too impressed with your own ideas if your name recognition in a congressional district is only 8 or whatever it was." He didn't let that setback define him. What truly matters is how he responded to that failure. Initially, he returned to the state Senate, recalibrating his political approach. Later, he successfully ran for the U.S. Senate in 2004. Somewhere along this transformative journey, he revamped his message, aiming for loftier goals and a more expansive vision centered on hope. This period of recalibration also saw the creation of his book, The Audacity of Hope, as he set his sights on the highest office in the land, the presidency. Had it not been for that humbling defeat, Obama might not have engaged in the profound soul-searching and message reevaluation that defined his trajectory in 2002. The next time you encounter failure, consider taking a step back, reflecting on how a man from Chicago turned a setback in a congressional run into the remarkable success of serving 2 terms as the President of the United States. He entered the office with a vision of himself as a unifier, someone capable of bridging divides and embracing good ideas while tempering partisanship. Initially, he pursued this approach, particularly in the face of the country's crisis upon assuming office. However, the reality hit hard with his first major legislative endeavor, the stimulus package, which struggled to gain bipartisan support despite the urgent national circumstances. Despite entering the presidency with a vision of transcending political divides, the reality proved to be a formidable challenge. The failure to secure bipartisan support for key initiatives, such as Obamacare, underscores the importance of understanding and navigating the complexities of a divided political landscape. Obama's journey teaches us that leaders must work towards finding common ground, even in the face of deep-rooted ideological differences. The ability to build bridges and foster collaboration is essential for achieving lasting change. Begin with compassion. In his writings, Obama underscores the significance of compassion in leadership, highlighting its role in cultivating trust and promoting collaboration. He stresses the importance of comprehending and acknowledging diverse perspectives, advocating for an approach to problem-solving imbued with a genuine sense of empathy. Leaders and professionals looking to foster empathy can actively nurture this quality by proactively seeking diverse perspectives. Taking the time to attentively listen and understand the experiences of others becomes instrumental in building connections and fostering a culture of empathy within any leadership or professional setting. As the first African American president, Obama faced both high expectations and intense scrutiny. The 2008 financial crisis challenged his presidency. The economy was in shambles, and millions of Americans were grappling with the harsh realities of job losses and home foreclosures. His approval ratings took a hit, and many questioned whether he could deliver on the promises of change and unity. The weight of expectations on Obama's shoulders was immense. Despite his best efforts, the economic recovery was slow, and the criticism began to mount. The presidency is an incredibly demanding role, especially during times of crisis. Obama's experience highlights the immense pressure leaders face when dealing with complex issues that affect millions of lives. As Obama himself admitted, effective communication is key. Leaders must be transparent about their beliefs and decisions, even if they are unpopular. It's a reminder that leadership requires both resilience and authenticity. No matter how well-intentioned a leader may be, criticism is inevitable. Obama weathered intense scrutiny and faced harsh opposition, but his ability to stay focused on his goals and learn from the setbacks is a testament to resilience. This lesson reminds us that setbacks are not the end of the road. Leaders must view failures as opportunities for growth and learning. Resilience is the foundation upon which successful leadership is built. President Barack Obama was elected by promising hope and change, but during his 8 years in the White House he learned that governing isn't always easy. His domestic agenda focused on a weak economy and expanding access to health care. His foreign policy doctrine was about negotiation over conflict. Despite successes, Obama's critics can point to setbacks like the rise of ISIS and Russia's growing influence. Obama's campaign promised transformative change, but the harsh realities of governing meant that some expectations were difficult to fulfill. Leaders must strike a balance between inspiring their followers and being realistic about what can be achieved within the confines of the political landscape. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. While maintaining a vision for a better future is crucial, leaders must also manage expectations and communicate the complexities of the journey ahead. This lesson teaches us that authenticity and honesty about the challenges ahead are essential for building trust with the public. And the last lesson Obama has learned in his life is that it's more important to reflect on what you want to do rather than what you want to be. He said, "I think so often, people have in their mind, I want to be a congressman by 30. I want to make X amount of money by this age." But if you are passionate about your job, and have a genuine interest in the work that you do, you'll set yourself up to have an extraordinary career. As we wrap up our exploration of Barack Obama's failure and the lessons we can learn from it, it's crucial to remember that even the most admired leaders face adversity. The true measure of leadership lies not only in successes but in how one responds to setbacks and learns from failures. Barack Obama's post-presidential journey has been marked by continued efforts to contribute positively to society. His story serves as a powerful reminder that failure is not the end but a stepping stone toward growth and improvement. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning. Remember, it's not about the falls, it's about the rise that follows.